Giving you all a kiss on this Wednesday evening. Yes, sir. I'm Jimmy D, and this is the Redneck Race Report. How is everyone doing? Yeah, we got some racing in, but Mother Nature told us to go fucking pound sand again on a few nights. But we got a few races in. Claremont got their showing on Sunday. We had Banana got their showing with a double feature for the 604s and the R&R Open Street Stock event, which I heard was fucking eventful. Then we had Riverside Grove, and they moved their event to Sunday because of rain, and they got their showing on Sunday. Thunder Road got their show in. Hudson Speedway got their showing on Monday. Memorial Day of mayhem. It was fucking mayhem for sure. You know, just so everybody know, I'm Jimmy D. I'm your host of the Redneck Race Report. Just saying, guys, I know I made a post the other day about being committed, but my thing with that is if you're in a series and you're not going to make a show, you should probably reach out to your GM or whoever's in charge of the track just to let them know you're not going to make it so they can adjust their schedule. You know, they put you on the schedule and they're expecting 14, 15 cars and 7 show up. It doesn't look good on the series or yourself. I get it. It's Memorial Day. People had commitments and stuff. I have the same problem with the Sportsman Series when I book races and I have 12 guys telling me they're going to show up, and all of a sudden, come race day, we got 4. I'd rather just take the day off myself. You think I want to go set up the Sportsman Series and go race with 4 cars, 5 cars? No. I'd rather stay home too then, you know what I mean? Instead of wasting the track's time, my time, and your time, especially if you're a fan. Do you want to see 4 cars go around the track? Fuck no. I didn't pay $15 fucking dollars to see 4 cars in one division, you know? That's all I'm getting at with that. You guys, you know, it is, especially, you know, I get it. The Outlaws probably shouldn't have been on Memorial Day of mayhem, but that's on the GM and the track management. But as a group, is a division, you guys got to speak up too and say, hey, why don't you not put us on the schedule that day and we'll, you know, work around something else and race other time. You know, especially if you got 3 or 4 guys that know they're not going to show up and you know this, just reach out to Mike Parks, John Espernette, you know, they'll listen to say, hey, let's have open communication with the track. It helps you out and it's going to help them out. And at the end of the day, you'll have better racing and you won't get the armchair quarterbacks like me on fucking Facebook. But you know what? Put your big boy pants on and do the right thing for everybody in racing, just not yourself, you know. We're a big family, so if I hurt some people's feelings, too fucking bad. That's what I say. So let's go over some results over the weekend over at the Claremont Motorsports Park. As I said, they didn't get the show in on Friday night. They pushed that back till Sunday. They had the Granite State Pro Stocks in town. That seemed like a good show. The Todd Memorial fucking summer 6-pack series with the Street Stocks was there, and sounds like that was a pretty good non-eventful race for Cody Schoolcraft. He seemed like he again was gone, so he's on rails. But hey, we know the stories behind those guys up there. They're fast, so nothing we can do there. So let's go over the results from Claremont. The Granite State Pro Stars. No other than Wayne Hallowell took down the win in the Granite State Pro Stars, with Joey Pole finishing second, Jeremy Sorrell in third, Cole Roby in fourth, and Mike Mitchell in fourth. Yes, sir, fifth. And then the Todd Memorial 6-pack Summer Series race, 60 laps was the distance. Taking home the win was Cody's old Schoolcraft, Charging Charlie Baldwin, Matt Sullenhalter, the one and only Cabana boy Justin Beecher, by Carl, followed by Corey, Mr. Chaos Fanning. Good run, guys. That was a good race. It was good seeing guys like Stephen Bly, Colton Martin out there. All did some rides for that show. It was good. It's good. Good event for them to get out there and rub some fenders with some street stock guys, and for a good cause and a good memorial race. And great job, guys. We slide over to the 6-shooters. Michael Yetton takes the win in the 6-shooters. Second place, Stephen Miller Jr. David Miller, this one's for you, buddy. Third place, Brady Lamont. Then we had Steve Miller Sr. and Mike Casey rounding off the top five in the six shooters. We move over to the pure stocks. Gage Dillingham takes down the win. Second place, Kyle Mittens Kenny. Yes, sir, Mittens. Yes, sir. Jimmy Zellman, Carter Conroy, and Colton Hall. Sorry. And then the Ridge Runners, Carlos Grenier. Somebody better double bubble test that motor soon. Yes, sir. Trevor Young was in second. James Rhodes in third. And fourth place was John Sneed and Madison Casino. Yes, sir. That was the Claremont. Let's go over some of the points they got going on after a few events up there at Claremont. That's like the only one that's going to be really racing this year. In the 605s, leading the points in the 604 modifieds is Brian Roby. Tyler Larry's in second. And third place in the 604 in points is Cole Littlewood. And in the Tour Light late models, it's Aaron Fellows in the lead in the points over there. And Steve Donahue in second. And Kyle Goodabout is in third spot in the points over there at Claremont in the Tour type late models. And in the Outlaws in the point lead is Cam Curtis, Ricky Bly, Steve, and Bly is in third spot. Yes, sir. And in the Super Streets, it's Cody Schoolcraft in first, and Brandon Gray, and Robert Hagar. And in the mini stocks, Kyle Templeton, and in Sean Lantis, in Dick Lamont. Those are your top three in the mini stocks up there at Claremont. Then in the six shooters, we got leading the points is Steve Miller Jr. and Steve Miller Sr. in second, and Brady Lamont in third. In the pure stocks, leading the points up there, Claremont, Kyle Mittens Kenny. Yes, sir. And in second place is Jimmy Selman and Colton Hall in third. And yes, sir. And in the Ridge Runners, we got Carlos Grenier, Tyler Young, and Seth Drowns. And that is your points series system over at Claremont Motorsports Park. Friday night, May 30th. The Claremont is back in action again this weekend with the tour type late models. The mini stocks, Ridge Runners, Super Streets, and Pure Stocks. I think it's a regular $15 general admissions. So get out to the track and support your local short track. Yes, sir. Also this weekend, Lee Speedway is trying to go for opening night for the third time or something. Friday night, SmackDown. What's this, the WWE? Come on, think of your own names. On the docket for them is the Super Streets, Crown Vics, the Ridge Runners, and the six shooters in the 350 Smack Modifieds. So get on the lead. They're having their opening day this Friday, just like a month and a half late. Sorry about that. Mother Nature doesn't like Lee Speedway this year, apparently. So get out the track and support your local track over there at Lee on Route 125. Also this weekend will be White Mountain. They have a full carter racing up there at Saturday night at White Mountains. They got the 1764 Sports Bar and Grill late models, Fisher Auto Parts, Flying Tigers, Woodsville Conti Savings Bank, Strictly Minis, and they got the Osco's Asphalt Mini late models, whatever the fuck that is. And they got the kids division in the Nell Car Legends over there at White Mountain Motorsports Park. I got to get up there. I haven't been up there in a few years. That place is a beautiful place. I got to go check that place out. Yes, sir. All righty. Then we slide over to Riverside Speedway in Groveton, New Hampshire. They had their opening weekend this last weekend. It was, I guess, they had a car show Saturday. The rain moved in, and they moved it all to Sunday. Taking down the late models up there at Riverside was Jamie Swallow, Brian Mason, and Brennan Humphrey. In the street stocks, it was Brendan Rhodes, Evan Gilbert, Cole Watson, and the Little Rascals. We had Ryan Sanborn, Dylan McCown, and Connor Charleston. And then the Mad Dogs, Carson Throat, Kyle Dumas. Holy shit, Kyle Dumas, a long family there, the son of Dennis Dumas, the old rookie stock runner over there at Lee Speedway many-time champion over there. Dennis Dumas, get Kyle Dumas doing a great job over there at Riverside. And Connor Sherborne. And then down in the Deer Stars, there was Lyndon Brown, Colton Brown, and Hunter Hall. Good job, guys. Here it is, one for you. And we're not done with Riverside. In the Cyclones, they have Jeff Champagne, Julian Kennison, Connor Clint Chaborn, and in the Vintage. You seen those cars up there at Riverside? The Vintage, that's some beautiful cars. Hopefully they get some more car counts out. They only got 3 right now, but hey, those cars look beautiful. I wish those guys would throw some DOTs and come race with us, but I think some of them are tube chassis, which that's still sweet, though. Those cars look beautiful. And taking out round the win in the Vintage was Roger Edgecombe, Doug Lalane, and Brad Sanborn. And this weekend, on the May 31st, over at Riverside, they have the Super Streets, the Little Rascals, the Mad Dogs, the Lightning 4, the Cyclones, the Daredevils, the Vintage, and the Lady Acceleration Tour. I think this is going to be their opening race for them. They got rained out a few weeks ago at Speedway 95 in Maine. Hopefully they get a good car count up there for a new up-and-coming series, the Ladies Acceleration Tour. Good job, everybody. Then we move over to Thunder Road. Yes, sir. I love that place. I can't wait till Thursday nights open up. Love my Thursday night Thunder Road watching. Yes, sir. And in the late models, it was Brian Wall Jr., Jason Groschels, Scott Dragon, and not a good day to be a Justin Prescott fan. He round out 22nd. Yes, sir. Justin Prescott. Good job, though, man. Keep it up. Don't keep your head up high. All righty. Then we move over to the Monaco Modified Series. Austin Beers. Matt Swanson and George Bessett Jr. He came all the way from Stafford to come run that. That was a good job, those guys, George Bessett Jr. And notable, is coming home 8th, the number 43, the Kimball Kid, Matthew Kimball. Yes, sir, guys. Woo, woo. And in the Flying Tigers, Sam Karen, Kevin Streeter, and Logan Farrell. In the Street Stocks, it was Jamie Davis, Fred Flurry, Dean Switzer, and not a good day to be a Keegan Tabor fucking fan either, apparently. He came home fucking like 14th or 15th. Come on, Tegan. Jesus Christ. The homeless guy gave me a shirt bag and said, you suck. The Road Warriors, Arcadian Green, take the win. Derek Mann and Ryan Sawyer. This weekend at Thunder Road, they got the ACT Milton Cat 150. I'm hearing Cole Littlewood's going to be out there. Yes, sir. He took it easy down at Hudson this Sunday because he didn't want to wreck his car. So because he ran the Outlaws at Hudson, he didn't want to ruin his car and have to do all this work. So down at Thunder Road, they got the ACT 150, the Flying Tigers, the Road Warriors, Street Stocks, in the Actor. Yes, sir. Get over to Thunder Road. You haven't been to Thunder Road? It's definitely worth the travel. Yes, sir. That place is beautiful. Right in the mountains. That place is fucking awesome. I wish it was closer, but you know what? I'll travel there anytime to go watch a race. That place is fucking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The guy who runs that track does a fantastic job. Yes, sir. So let's give it out to Thunder Road. Then we move over to Hudson Speedway, Memorial Day Mayhem. It was mayhem, all right. They had vans doing jumps, couple enduros, shits like that, ladies enduro. It was a good day at Hudson. It was good to see the fans. The place was fucking packed. I told the guy to put more beer in the fridge before I went down there. Well, apparently he didn't fucking listen. He didn't put enough beer in the fucking cooler. The beers were warm. Work on that, buddy, all right? I'm Jim A.D. When I tell you to put more beer in the fridge, I mean it. All right. Taking down the Outlaws was Cam Curtis. He took that and he walked away with that one. Cole gave him a little bit of a fight, but Cole didn't have the horsepower when running his ACT late model. It was good to see them. He battled. He got second place. Third place was Cameron Hoole in the Moo Moo Mobile, I called it. Fucking painted like a fucking cow. Moo Moo Hoole. Yes, sir. Then we had Frankie Eldridge in fourth. And Matthew Winters, usually Stafford Springs regular up there on Friday nights at Stafford Springs, came home in fifth. And in the Pro V8, Georgie Baldwin taking home his 50th career win at Hudson Speedway. That's quite the accomplishment. Good job. Good job, George. That's a good man, buddy. Here you are, George. Rounding out section was the number 21, Boots. I call him Boots. Mitch, the Boots Wendell. Him and his work boots. Yes, sir, Mitch. Good run for running out second. Didn't have a little bit off from Georgie, but you were right there. They knew you were there, too. Coming home third was Slammy Peabody, driving the number 91. Peabody trucking number 91. He had a good run, too. Lost brakes, I guess, his rear brakes, so he wasn't very good in the feature. And then rounding out the four, first-time winner a few weeks ago at Claremont Motor Speedway, driving the number 213 Chevy Malibu with Stephen DuBois. Good job, Stephen. And rounding out fifth, driving the number 93, yes, sir, the one and only Mikey W. Wallinger. Good job, Mikey. Get some seat time in that car with that new motor. You're going to get there, buddy. Yes, sir. Good job, you guys. Then we move over to the Hungry Hippos machines. Station wagons, yes, sir. Over taking down the win in the feature was Adam Perkins. Yes, sir, Adam Perkins. Perkins Painting, number 87. Good job, Adam. Rolling down second was Stephen Miller. Bobo Bobby Williams in the 41 was fourth. And Danny Gill was fourth. Then we move over to this Sunday, Hudson Speedway, the Choppy Baldwin Memorial. 1 p.m., Choppy Baldwin. 604 modifieds. Yes, sir, I want to see 30 to 40 modifieds there. They're out there. Come on, it's a Choppy Baldwin Memorial. Yes, sir, with the Super Streets. Ridge Runners, Pure Stock, 6-shooters in the Thunder Lights. So get off your fucking couch and get down to Hudson Speedway for the Choppy Baldwin Memorial. Let's move on to Saturday night. Thunder in the mountains. Monadnock, the dog. They had double features for the 604 modifieds and the R&R Street Stock Open for the Street Stocks. Taking home the first one in the first 604 feature was Brian Roby, Trevor Blue, Tyler Larry, Todd Patnode. It's good to see Todd Patnode back on the track. And Andrew Heat Race Hero Brusso. And in the second feature, win was in the 604 modified feature was Andrew Brusso, Brian Roby, Tyler Clark, Joey Jarvis, and Colton Martin. Colton Martin, that kid is a fucking wheelman. Yes, sir. Let's give a round of applause for the modifieds in their two features. And we slide over to the mini stocks. Yes, sir. Holy shit. He was quick there a few weeks ago. Johnny Foltz takes down the win in the mini stocks. Good job, Johnny. You were faster a few weeks ago. Had some motor issues. I don't know if you burned a spark plug or something, but it sure looked like you did. But Johnny Foltz, this one's for you, buddy. Cheers, Johnny. Coming home second was Cameron Sontag. Third place, Louis Mayer, Owen Zielinski, and Patrick Hoole. Yes, sir. There's your mini stocks. Moving over to the pure stocks. Marcus O'Neill takes down the win. Good job, Marcus. Addison Brooks was second. James Zellman was third. And Kyle Bingos was fourth. And William Graham. Good job to see William Graham's back and up there in Monadnock, hopefully having a little better luck than he had last year with that pure stock. And in the young guns, it was Hunter Duquette, Maya Bell, and Sophia Rigo. And in the dwarf cars, Cody Hodgson, Tom Hardwood, and Andrew DQ Harmon. So what is it, Harmon? Still 2 wins and 1 DQ? You got to step up your game. I want some more DQs, buddy. Come on. Then we move over to the R&R Street Stocks. Moving in, invaded in Monadnock Speedway, the dog. Taking home the win. Justin, the Cabana Boy Beecher. I heard he was rolling that place. I don't think anybody had a chance, is what I heard. He was on reels. Good job, Justin Beecher. It's not like you're racing against the Jerry's kids. You were actually racing for a competition over there at Monadnock. Derek Chuchaki was second. Third place, Tommy O'Sullivan. Fourth place, Ryan Lyncham. And coming up fifth, Shane Genren. Yes, sir. So this week went over at Monadnock, the dog. They are having their on-track party. They have the Young Guns, 6-shooters, pure stocks, super streets, in the 604 modifieds. Just remember, folks, they're having the on-track party. You can go get hero cards. They have giveaways and stuff down there for the drivers do. Photographs, take pictures with the car, shake hands, look at the cars, see what they race with on every Saturday night over there at the dog. Then Friday, $5 Fridays are back at Star Speedway, the place to race. Yes, sir. Little T's Friday night. $5 Fridays is here. The legends are there, the mighty trucks, the bandoleros. Yes, sir. And Bumpy's dwarf cars. Yes, sir. Then they have the grocery getters beer wagons. Debut at Star Speedway. Yes, sir. They won't let me run one of those beer wagons. I asked them if they would be full with a cooler with cold beer and I can take a beer a lap, but Bobby Weber said, no deal, Jimmy D. Sorry. I tried, folks. I got to save the beer for the beer tent, I guess. And also, invading Star Speedway, $5 Friday. The Pro V8 Sportsman going in for round number 4 for the Sportsman Series. Yes, sir. Been a couple weeks. Now we're coming back to Star Speedway, the place to race, the Pro V8 Sportsman home. Now, let's see those cars off jack stands. It's June. You've had plenty of time. No more crying. It's time. Bring those sportsmen to Star Speedway. Yes, sir. See you all there. And you know where I'll be after the race? In Tech with Josh Gerard. On Saturday, at Star Speedway, they got the late model Super Streets, 6-shooters, pure stocks, and Crown Vics. So get your cars to Star Speedway, folks. If you want to see some racing, get there. It's the place to race. And I said, I'm Jimmy D. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is it for the tracks with things going on. If you guys have anything you want to talk about or have me go over, just hit me up PM. I'm always on Facebook. You know that. Facebook, call me, whatever. Send me a fucking message through a pigeon. I don't give a shit what you do. Just, hey, reach out, like the channel, share it. Let's get the Redneck Race Report growing, folks. I got another mic coming so I can start having some guests on and stuff. This is the Jimmy D's office for the Redneck Race Report. Got the old Lee Speedway sign. Yes, sir. Anybody wants it, give me a shout. But I already know who wants it, and he's been eyeing it for a few weeks, so it'll probably hear. I got my guitar over there. I haven't seemed to have the ringer play my tune yet. I told you so, jingle, but it's coming. I see it. Oh, and this week, ice cream social sandwiches. Yeah, I'm going to send the ice cream sandwich socials to the 88A in the fucking V6 Enduro. Guy's a fucking ass clown. Yeah, you're a clown. If you're going to drive like that, why don't you go somewhere else, buddy? Fucking T. Alpha Mills has a fucking place for you, right? Rearing somebody like that and on a fucking Enduro at full speed. The racetrack's not for you. Apparently, you need to go fucking play bumper boats or something at fucking Lake Winnipesaukee, you scumbag. And that's for me, Jimmy D. So beat it. All right. So also, I want to give an ice cream social to fucking Mother Nature. Her and I are gonna have a chit chat if it keeps fucking raining, bitch. All right. I'm Jimmy D. It's a Redneck Race Report. See you all at the racetrack. And you know what I say now? Now beat it.